the North Dakota State Bison and the Liberty Flames. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. The Flames will kick off first, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the returns. And North Dakota State will have the football first as their offense heads onto the field. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense. Goes to the option.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you. And the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Here comes the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Offense lining up quickly.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he was able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, fourth down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Finding some room. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Has to get there to move the sticks. And that's not going to come close as the defense stops him well short of this first down. The Flames offense takes the field for the first time in this game. We take a look at Ethan Houck, who will be at the helm. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Dropping back, it's Hout. Fires on the move. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you could tell the QB might have been a little too excited, forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Trying play action. Here comes the heat. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's 3rd and 5. Keeps it himself. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced a negative play, now setting up 4th down.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Back to throw, it's Hout. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. The give on the option. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Liberty! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The run inside, it's Scott. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. That's caught. It's Ashley. Turning it on. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. Complete to Williams over the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Finds his big tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Scott. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Trying to put together a long, time-consuming drive. This 8th play will be 3rd and 2. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Makes the catch. Plenty of room. Feet down in the end zone. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. And off to Jones. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Houck. Steps away. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call it timeout. 2 left to work with here in the first half. Quarterback may change this route. He'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run it. Got a little grass. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Find some fresh air.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
On the option. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives them a 1st and goal. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Caught, and he's got room. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the number 16, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Gamecocks who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today. Make it now 6 straight victories for this team in what's turning into a very notable season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
The Flames head coach told me at the half, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Holly, thank you. Back to pass, it's Hout. Pressure coming. Complete to the left. Gets loose in the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. And the Flames will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
On the option. Touchdown, Flames! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. And some room to work. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Might be changing the route. Smith dropping to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll move the wide receiver. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Handoff to the single running back. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Takes a snap, wants to throw. finds his big tight end. Hard-hitting tackle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Back open in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. There he goes. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. Running inside. It's Jones. Here's a little room there. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the tight end. Going to the run. It's Marshall. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. They need 1 yard on 3rd down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw, it's Hout. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to pound their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Flames. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Oh, he's got a chance. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the 1st down.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home?
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back.
He's going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. Maybe a crease. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Smith wants to throw. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
The option look. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Breaks into the open. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now on the option. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love how this offensive coordinator uses all of his playmakers and all of the speed. This is a guy that we've seen hurt defenses before catching the football, but you can get him involved in the running game as well with the option play. Get him on the perimeter. He's the pitch man. Nobody accounting for him. It's an easy walk-in score for the offense.
He'll return it. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Back to throw, it's Hout. Skips away from pressure. Hard running there. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the strong safety is the one that's actually able to get the sack on this play. They lowered him in the box, probably anticipating run to the strong side of the field. But when the strong safety saw the ball in quarterback's hand, he just said, I'm going to go do this myself.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Great job on first down. Great job on second down. This defense needs to come up big one more time. They got to get the stop. Big-time moment. I got to get my offense the football back.
This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Got his man. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The defense working to manage that clock. They used the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on third down to try to get a first down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Hunt is on its way. Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. On the move. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
You wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll run the option. At the 45 on his... Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Goes to the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Oh, they're after him. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And what a big 3rd down stop for this defense. And now it's decision time for the offense. Actually, no, it's not. Like, what are we doing? The field goal doesn't do much here.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the short 3 here and trying to get the touchdown. And this is a pretty big gamble. The offense changing the play. Smith dropping to pass. Into the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And how about this defense coming up big, man? They give up some yardage. They get down the field, but on 4th and goal, they get the big stop. They still have the lead. They get the ball back. That's the way you bow your neck up in crunch time.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's